So waking up this morning, I get a call from my coach telling me to go look outside. He had something to show me. I had no clue what he was talking about till I saw this. Yeah, baby, the billboard is here. My first shoe debut today, the CK ankle breakers. So after me and Bron checked out my new shoe commercial, he was super excited and wanted to go down there and see it for himself. Now I heard these shoes were selling like hotcakes at Foot Locker, but you know, we wanted to go firsthand look at them. But we got 4 hours into this All-Star game's about to begin, and Jordan just called me up telling me that he just gave me my new shoes. So right now I have so many things running through my mind. So I'm about to go down here and, you know, check them out before we got to go to the All-Star game and get on the plane. Me, LeBron, and Chris. Alright, so basically I want to give y'all the overview of how me and Jordan worked out this deal and finally got my shoes to be made. See, I named them the CK ankle breakers. You know, pretty self-explanatory. Got the shot attribute +4 3-point. You know I got to get my shooting game going. Trying to become, you know, all-around guard. My base and lining and overlay are all black because I got to keep it solid colors, man. The black always works good with the shoe. You see the tongue and the heel are both red, you know, team color purposes. And outsole and logo are white. You know, I gotta keep the shoe fresh, have it pop a little bit, and you know, have the kids chanting for CK ankle break.
So we'll see if they can make it 3 in a row.
Here's the starting 5. State Farm presents our lineup for the tip-off. First for the rookies, King is out there with Alec Burks, and it's Ennis Cannon walking down the middle. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Fareed in at the 4. And for the sophomores, all out there with Evan Turner, and it's DeMarcus Cousins walking down the middle. Then there's Griffin, and it's Patterson in at the 4 slot.
Alright, y'all, so basically what I'm doing for you here is giving you the sum up of what happened in the rookie-sophomore game. You know, just a couple highlights. And, you know, because it really wasn't that. Honestly, there's 2 reasons. One, it wasn't that interesting. I mean, it was basically just all my highlights. And I'll get into that in a minute. And look at me just throwing John Wall down. I'll get into why me and him hate each other later on in the video. But, yeah, so one, it was because the game, it was just all my highlights. It was a highlight freaking film for me. And 2, it's because, you know, half my game corrupted, and you know, I wasn't able to get the whole game film, or you know, this rookie sophomore game would be separate from the All-Star game. So basically what I wanted to tell y'all is, real quick, is that throughout this whole game, you know, you see it's close, but don't let it fool you, because even though you see I have 25 points, it felt like I had 105 points. Because every time I gave somebody the ball, look at this dunk from me, boy. I'm telling you, I got springs, though. But, so every time I gave the ball to somebody, like, no lie, they threw it right back to me. No matter if it was 1 second left in the shot clock, or, you know, I brought the ball up, passing it to him wide open in the paint. It's like, these dudes were nowhere close to my Miami team. And, you know, they really showed that they're still, you know, they're still rookies.
Now that's a special.
Welcome to Orlando, Florida. We're here at the Amway Center for the 2012 NBA All-Star Game. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, this is Kevin Harlan. Starting lineups. First for the West All-Stars, Kobe is out there with Russell Westbrook. We've got Duncan. Then there's Nowitzki, and it's Gasol at the 4. And for the East, Derrick Rose is out there with Dwyane Wade. And it's Dwight Howard locking down the middle. Then it's LeBron James, and it's Anthony in at the power forward.
Some great performances in last year's All-Star game. Of course, Kobe, the MVP.
Alright, y'all, what everybody's been waiting for, the All-Star game in Orlando is here. Where the best ballers in the world are hooping at. But basically I want to get into how this All-Star game really was. It's really been a blast for me, being my first time. It's like no other experience in the world. Both Dwight Howard and LeBron, they've been showing me great times around the city. LeBron basically just gave me some wisdom of what to do, what not to do, while we're at the All-Star game, basically. What I had to look forward to. And Dwight Howard just, he showed us around the city, all the parties, all the hot spots and everything, where we should go, where we should eat, all the little stuff. But basically, what everybody, has been wanting to hear, the story of me and John Wall's, past. Basically, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of the story now, and a little bit of the story after, the full story after halftime, basically. So basically, I know John Wall from high school. So me and him played on the same AAU team, and we were close as kids, but we kind of grew out of it going into high school. He had his little moment, I had my little moment. So anyway, him being from Word of God. Our high schools were big rivalries, right? So we didn't really talk too much after that, because we have to go with what everybody tells us. If our high schools were rivalries, we don't need to be talking to each other like that. So it really wasn't a concern for me. But even though I'm a competitive guy, right? I love trash talking, I love that, but there's a point where, I show respect before the game, and then I get serious in the game. So anyway, I went up to talk to John Wall, give him respect, try to catch up with him. But to my surprise, he kind of brushed me off, gave me the stink eye, told me, get ready to get beat down this game. So that kind of threw me off right there. Me and him being childhood friends, I kind of expected a little love, but it didn't work out like that.
They're up by 5.
Hello, I'm Damon Bruce. The All-Star game is in full swing. Let's get you out to the HP halftime report. The West All-Stars have the lead against the East All-Stars. They've made a point of working themselves to the charity stripe and knocking down their free throws. And for the East All-Stars, they've really been battling. Great ball control offensively, the turnover differential a major advantage right now. These two have set the benchmark so far tonight, leading their teams in first half scoring. And now back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K broadcast crew for the beginning of the third quarter.
Alright, so like I was saying, he basically didn't show me any love whatsoever before the game, and it kind of rubbed me the wrong way, being that me and him were, close friends as children, right? So like I said, he was a top recruit, and I was a top recruit also. We were both top point guards in the nation. And basically, he went to Kentucky. Everybody knows that. I went to UConn. right? And, you know, I thought we got over that. You know, I got over that in high school, you know. I'm thinking, you know, we were still kids. So I met him up again, you know, in college. You know, this time, you know, I came up to him. I said, I was like, good luck again. You know, but instead of, you know, I thought he got over it. You know, it really, I guess it really got to him, right? Because, oh, I forgot to tell y'all, you know, that was the game I was talking about in high school, you know. That was the state championship. Where all the scouts were there, everything. So basically, he told me that that'll never happen again. And this time, he means business. So basically right there, you know, I was just sick and tired of him at that point where, you know, I questioned our friendship, questioned everything about him, questioned his morals, basically. So, and that really rubbed me the wrong way, and it really, I don't know, I don't want to say like, it kind of changed my look on him. But, you know, after that, you know, we beat him again, right? We beat him in that game, and you know, everybody knows he went on to play, you know, in the NBA and everything. So basically, it's our first time seeing each other since you know, college and high school and everything. And basically, you know, him being on the East, you know, this time I showed him no love. Me and LeBron went with each other, and you know, LeBron has mad respect for him, so you know, he was trying to, you know, figure out why we weren't really talking. But you know, later on in the All-Star game and the rookie sophomore game, you know, he kind of, you know, expressed why, you know, he was like that. He was tired of losing. He was telling me and everything. And you know, we basically made up. You know, we actually went out to a party together, and you know, me and him had, you know, we had some fun. And as you can actually see in this game, you know, I was dishing him some assists and everything. You know, we just all got cool basically, and you know, that was that. So basically, you know, I was just telling y'all the behind the scenes that, you know, the media doesn't show you at the game. They show everybody giving dap and everything. They don't tell you what they say. You know, so everything's cool now. You know, after that, you know, I really had made my time even more worth the while. And as you can see right here, you know, I really didn't get too many minutes in this All-Star game whatsoever. And you know, it actually brought down Coach. Look at LeBron doing his thing right there. And actually, you know, I think it was 12 minutes, or was it 15? I think it was 15 minutes I had total in this game. And, you know, my coach brought down me and LeBron's minutes also for the first week after we come out the All-Star game, because he wants us, you know, to get our rest and everything, because he knows we're playing big minutes. But basically in this All-Star game, didn't really try to score too much, you know. Try to let my team, you know, do most of the things, most of the scoring, you know. I just basically try to have fun with everybody, you know. I mean, it's my only time I'm going to get to play with, you know, all these All-Stars, all these great players on the same floor. So really just try to enjoy the moment. And you can see right there, fail alley-oop to Dwyane Wade, but you know, he puts it back. And coach says, you know, that's it for Javon Charleston, that's it for the night. And I go hang up my coat, put my jacket back on, and that's a wrap, man. Hope y'all enjoyed it. You know, it was fun, like I said. Not too many points, man. Not barely anything, basically. And, but I hope y'all enjoyed it, man. I'm out.
With All-Star Weekend coming to a close, how would you rate the experience overall? Everything go pretty well?
Oh yeah, man, no question. It's always a pleasure to get to be a part of these things. I know some guys like to use the break to rest up, you know, to get ready for the second half, but I've always loved coming out here, giving the fans a show, hanging out with the guys. I'm already looking forward to next year's game.